All right, video number 2 for this lesson is going to focus on random sampling and types that could potentially fall under each of those. So a random sampling, it uses chance to select a sample. We're going to go over 3 things here. Simple random sample, which could be abbreviated SRS. It consists of n individuals, so a set number n individuals from the population that's chosen in such a way that every set of those n individuals has an equal chance to be the sample actually selected. So everybody's got the same chance or the same shot of being selected. Stratified random sample and strata divides the population into strata. Those are groups of individuals that are similar in some way that might affect their response. And then they choose a separate simple random sample from each of those stratums. So each one of the subgroups then focuses on a particular area. And then a cluster sample divides the population into groups or clusters, randomly select some of those clusters, and all of the individuals in those clusters are included in the sample. So we have 3 examples here that we're going to go over with this. And again, I apologize for the copying. It was all done prior to us leaving, so I'm just basing it off of what I have on my computer right now. All right, so it says example 3. And it sort of pertains to all of these questions 1, 2, and 3 below. So it says the manager of a sports arena wants to learn more about the financial status of the people who are attending an NBA basketball game. He'd like to give a survey to a representative sample of the more than 20,000 fans in attendance. Ticket prices for the game vary a great deal. Seats near the court cost $100 each, while seats at the top row cost $25. The arena is divided into 30 numbered sections from 101 to 130. Each section has rows of seats labeled with letters from A, which are nearest the court, to double Z, which is the top row of the arena. So question number 1, explain why it might be difficult to give the survey to an SRS of 200 fans. Okay, so again, SRS stands for simple random sample. And why it would be difficult is, first of all, you're identifying and going to 200 seats in an arena that first holds 20,000, and that's very time consuming. People don't really stay in their seats the whole game. Some get up, they get snacks, they move seats closer if they notice people aren't sitting there, and some seats will remain empty. So it's kind of difficult to give that kind of a survey to that particular type of population. Now, which would be better in terms of, which would be better to make or to take a stratified random sample of fans using the lettered rows or the numbered sections as the strata themselves, and explain. So most likely the letter rows, because they're the same distance from the court and they'll be around the same price for their tickets. Otherwise, you're going to be dealing with people that are closer or further away, and that could sort of change the way that maybe the study or the survey intended to be going in. Number 3, what would be a better way to take a cluster sample of the fans, using the letter rows or the number sections as clusters? So in this case, the numbered sections are in clusters because they all have different seating prices, and therefore the section